All right, YouTube, what's up, man? It's been about a week and a half since I brought a video to you guys. Starting this recording not using my mirrorless camera or my point and shoot using the iPhone. And so I want to offer you guys some context to start off with what we can expect with this review. Because at the end of this video, we're going to have this monitor on my desk. Right now, got my desk set up. This is where I've got my main rig and I've got both of my current gen consoles. I've actually got my modified switch. I've got my 4K at 144 hertz monitor. I've got my point and shoot camera that I use to shoot my videos, my K100 Corsair keyboard, my laptop that I was using to capture from my desktop. You can come around here and give them a glimpse at my monstrous gaming desktop. I got we got Ryzen 9, we got RTX 3090 in there. It's a big boy setup, man. So I'm looking to implement this monitor into my whole setup and just see what it can do for me. There may be coverage going forward on this channel just to see how well it compares with the next gen console versus having like a portable all-in-one solution like a laptop, you know. How much it would cost you to buy a laptop like this. I've reviewed this laptop. I'll link it in right here at this point. This laptop cost me about 1,900 bucks, about $2,000 after you factor in the taxes. Beautiful screen, high refresh rate, great storage. Obviously, it's a Windows-based machine, so you can do content creating, things like that. So you're gonna be able to do more than just gaming. However, for the person that's just looking for portability, this monitor that I'm about to unbox, 17-inch, 1080p, 240 hertz for 500 bucks. You can also buy a PlayStation 5 for 500 bucks. So you're talking about $1,000. This monitor has a battery, so $1,000 portability. If you go somewhere where there's a Ethernet LAN or a good Wi-Fi connection, oh man, you set up. You can get the gaming and streaming right then and there. So we're gonna open this thing up, take a look at the contents of the box. I'm gonna offer you guys some context of what we can expect from this thing. There may have been some other reviews of this thing, but we're gonna get it from my perspective right after this. All right, team, so we're gonna get right into this unboxing and this product review, okay? I'm not gonna try to milk this and make this multiple videos. If there's any content going forward about this, it's gonna be in direct comparisons as to, as I said earlier, maybe this combined with a console versus a laptop and yada, yada, yada. But we're gonna get into this. So get this thing open. Exterior, you've got a black box. This is an ROG branded product. Asus does make quite a few monitors. They have different lines of products. The ROG is the Republic of Gamers. It is the branding of product that you can rest assured that it's going to have the gamers in mind. Let me flip the screen, the articulating screen on my point and shoot so that I can see. All right, so let's get into this thing. So this is a 17.3 inch. They have two different flavors of this monitor. I opted to go with this because, as I said, on my desktop, on my desk that houses my desktop, my laptop that I did link in the beginning of this video is 15.6 inch. I wanted something that was gonna be larger, okay? So inside the box, you got nothing there, nothing there. This small little box here is going to house a USB-C brick. Give you a good look at that. Let me pop this thing open so I can take a look at the wattage of this. I haven't watched any reviews on this. And it looks like this is, I want to say it looks like 20 watts. I'm not sure, man. I can't really see what that is. Standardized though. Plug that into the wall. Female USB-A there. Once I'm able to look closely on that, It's a whole bunch of space just for that. I'm not sure what that's about. Actual monitor right here. So here's the actual packaging for the monitor. I might have to clean up some of the video just so I can get straight to this. So if you've ever purchased an Asus ROG product, you know, this right here is their logo, right? And as you see, if you flash it on the light, you can kind of see it a little bit better. This is a Strix product. So the XG17 portable gaming monitor. We can get right into opening this thing. Opens folio style, right? So kind of opens up like a door. You're met with their logo again, Republic of Gamers. Beautiful presentation. Monitor is physically present right there. Before I get into that, I want to get into the meat and potatoes of what we have here. So we have a color calibration testing report, right? So I did read up on this. Each of these monitors specifically does get calibrated or a testing from Asus. So that's pretty awesome. You know, give you a moment to just look at the logistics of mine. That's there. And then we'll take a look at quick start manual. Just kind of tell you all the different form factors in which you can use the the portable monitor, which is model XG17AHPE. Okay, all the contents that are packaged within it. 1, 2, kind of like in a chronological order. 3, micro HDMI, how different ways you would connect it, right? Just kind of let you read that. That's what you got on the left side of that packaging. Let's see what's on the right side. We're going to have standardized HDMI to a micro HDMI, similar cable that I will use to connect my mirrorless or point and shoot camera to an Elgato Cam Link. We're going to have a USB-C to USB-A adapter that's included, vacuum sealed. It is 3.0. You get the USB-A tip is blue there. And the connection here is just a straight USB-C to USB-C, right? So if you don't have a direct USB-C wall block, which I don't know why they wouldn't have just provided you with one of those. They do provide you with the adapter to kind of go male to this female, make that connection here. That connection goes into there. Boom, that's that. This guy is going to connect to port on the monitor. That's going to give you that generalized connection. That's going to go to your different peripherals, your laptop, your PlayStation, your Xbox, those type of things there. So let's see if we got anything else that we might be missing. Team, I think that does it from the perspective of what's in the box. Just another look at that box. We're gonna pan back and take a look at the monitor. All right, well, first things first, this is only a 5-watt output, so there's not much that comes from this block. But first glance, so I'm a little disappointed because this packaging it was a little misleading for me because it says with tripod. The tripod is actually the kickstand, so that's the tripod piece of it. I am gonna get with Amazon though because it's misleading as hell. It clearly states the monitor with the tripod. So my expectations, some of the photos that you see, like if you look at the 15-inch, it actually has like a ROG tripod, and there's a placement on the back of this monitor I'll show you for there to be an actual standalone tripod. But this works really nice. So you got a ROG branded leatherized screen protector. It's magnetized on the bottom, and this acts as a kickstand for the unit. So you kind of got a diagram there to show you 2 different ways you can you can utilize this this tool. So this works really well. This is definitely what you want to use if you're traveling with this. So it's nice that that was included. And then the actual monitor itself, gonna get this thing unpackaged. Beautiful as can be, right? So the back, you can see there's like looks like a pretty proprietary port for a tripod. I'm not sure. It looks like there's some illumination there. I'll have to fire this thing up. I'll do that within this video with their logo. Mine was manufactured May 2021, serial number, model number, and so forth. This thing is 240 hertz. It is an IPS display, got high res audio, so speakers are implemented with this. It's a USB-C monitor, HDMI technology, so feels really light, not too heavy. But let me show you really quick how this thing works. So what you want to do is you just connect the bottom like so. So that's magnetic, right? And then that was a fail. So we'll try that again. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Actually, it goes this way. Ah, there. I had it the opposite way. So that's the way this goes. So built-in tripod in a sense. When it's like this, you can also turn it upside down because it's magnetic. There's support all the way through the bottom of this. And the added kicker to this is that if you're going to be traveling with this product, what you want to do is slap this thing on the front. I got to take the advertisement off. Like if you're putting it in a bag or something, you would just want to put that guy there and travel with it like that. So it fits on perfectly like that. So the way that it should work is, okay, I'm traveling with it, right? I'm going to take it out of my bag, right? Comes out of my bag. I fold this down and I should be able to just fold this back and push that back and it works just like that. And it's kickstand up. I'm ready to roll. And it's all pretty seamless. I just messed it up the first time, but that's how it works. So it works pretty well in that regard. So it doesn't come off. Magnet's really strong there. Like I said, the whole bottom of the base of the monitor is pretty magnetized. So it feels pretty light, lighter than my my laptop. My laptop's 15-inch. Obviously, I expect my laptop to be heavier. It's a little bit of weight to it, but I wouldn't encourage any impacts on this. Obviously it's a panel, but this is pretty nice, man. So I'm gonna get this thing fired up so we can see what it looks like. This thing charges up fast. Let me tell you that. Okay, so and I wanted to talk about this. I'm actually using my my 30-watt charger for my iPhone and for my AirPods, USB-C to C with the cable, and this thing started out at like 30%. Said 92%, dude. Like, and I mean, I must have plugged it up when it was like 440, it might have been 435. I'm not even joking. When I started recording this thing, it was like 435, man. So absolutely crazy. I'm not getting any kind of like power or anything. I was hoping for some kind of animation or something, but go figure. There's nothing plugged up. So let me get the PlayStation plugged up and let's just go from there. All right, so using provided micro HDMI to regular HDMI, we're gonna go into the back of the full HDMI of the PlayStation 5. All right, monitor is not, let me one hand, get this done. Monitor is not 4K, so we're not looking to achieve any kind of, you know, craziness or anything like that. 4K 120 frames per second requires HDMI 2.1, and it requires, you guessed it, a monitor that has 4K. I've covered a couple of them, talking about a couple of them on the channel. I've also covered, in my opinion, what is still the best TV on this damn earth, the LG C1 or G1 OLED. Check that coverage out. I've made several videos about that. Okay. Bam, we're turned on. All right. There we are. Let me go get my controller so we can see what this thing sounds and looks like. All right, so I'm going through just kind of doing a soft calibration. How good you'll be able to see this, I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just messing with some of the presets. You know, of course, I'm gonna make it look how I want it to look. Racing is the default. Cinema's nice and dark. Okay. Mobile mode. It looks pretty good, actually. Let's see, how was that cinema? Something about that cinema mode I actually like a lot. FPS. What was that MOBA? It was a little gray. Yeah, I like that cinema mode. That scenery. Scenery wasn't bad either. Yeah, that cinema mode pops. I like the way that looks. Controls aren't too bad. This does have a frame rate counter that you can put on. It's kind of obnoxious. If you're using a PC, I would highly encourage using like something like Fraps. So I'm just kind of toggling through the different options that you do have. Again, this is connected using PlayStation. FreeSync Premium is turned on. You do have 2 input select options. You got USB-C, which my laptop does have, and then HDMI. So that's another opportunity. I have the volume completely turned all the way up. And so for whatever that's worth, I can hear it. Any volume you're capturing. Again, I'm just wearing a little small pen mic. So there's that frame rate counter. It's turned on. Like I said, it's obnoxious. I don't know why you would want that on, but for the person that just wants to kind of feel that, yeah, so y'all know I'm a Street Fighter player. I'm gonna get some Street Fighter going on this thing. I gotta see how this input latency is. I gotta test some combos, see how it feels. So let me get a game going in, it's training, and then I'm gonna boot right back. All right, so if I was to judge the volume in a room where there's not a ton of people, it's pretty damn good. And this thing is pretty damn responsive. Now keep in mind, this is a 17-inch screen. This is 17-inch. The scenery mode, the contrast is pretty solid. If you follow my channel, it's obvious, you know, I adore OLED. So scenery mode is what I would base my preset on. And then I would kind of soft calibrate the TV with the settings based on there. I like for my gaming monitors to just go all the way up with contrast, about 70% with brightness. And then I like to find the right preset that will bring me the proper black level balance that meets my needs. But this feels really good. It does. So I'm going to training mode really quick, fire up, get a character, put a dummy in here and see how it feels. All right. This thing feels awesome. and it looks so darn good. Ooh, bravo. All right, so I got this monitor hooked up. Right now I got my 4K main monitor off, and in just a few seconds I'll hit the lights so that you guys can get a better view as to what everything's looking like in here. But this thing is absolutely great. 1080p, 240 hertz, connected directly to my gaming PC, which does have an RTX 3090. So gonna blaze both lights, dim those. So playing Destiny, if you can get closer, frame rate counter on, right? FPS counter. So yes, getting 240 hertz. G-Sync is active. So good stuff here. Absolutely love this monitor. Now, let me just say that this isn't gonna be a monitor for everybody. I won't be using this monitor primarily for like gaming. This will be, for the most part, a secondary option for me, but it's a great primary option for a lot of people. I can see myself using it for my toddler if me and Victoria were to go on a trip or something, take the kids, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If I was to take the kids, if I was to go visit my son Isaiah, my son Alex down in Tampa or down in Orlando, you know, if I decide, hey, in a day or so, I'm gonna go to Detroit, I could take my console, my PS5, and I could get some games going. Taking this platform and being able to go and play is excellent, man. You know, it's great because it runs so smooth and fluid. And, you know, I'm such a quality whore when it comes to resolution. My main monitor is 27 inch, but with this being 17 inch, 1080p, not a problem because the screen isn't so large where you're focused on pixel density. Like the 1080p is really a sweet spot. So I think it's a really good thing that the focus was the 240 hertz because like in this scenario, if I just wanted to play on a small screen and just have it right in front of me and use like a gaming desktop, I can do so, right? So here I am in Destiny. Now, my son Isaiah is gonna watch my videos. I don't play Destiny. I don't. Why am I not aiming? Why? I don't know. I'm holding right. Don't you fucking aim with right? It's not aiming. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but yeah, I don't know what's going on, Isaiah. It's not aiming. Yeah, but butter smooth, right? Butter smooth. Let's get back to that frame rate counter. So get up on that, right? 220, 225. Of course, everything's turned up, right? We max settings, man. We don't do nothing but max settings around here. 3090, man, 3090, right? So yeah, man, great monitor, great monitor. I really love it. If you guys got questions about it, let me know. I will be sure to answer them. You know, this is a fun video. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this thing. It got my laptop off my desk so that I can get to using my laptop for more content creating, for more gaming, for more mobility, for different things, for like VR on the go. And then this is gonna be a fun toy where I'm gonna be able to take this, pack it up with that. So now the interesting thing is I'm gonna start putting out some content where I'm gonna be looking for bags. I'm gonna start looking for bags where I can carry this freaking thing with a PlayStation 5 and an arcade stick. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna be posting videos where I'm gonna be ordering bags, trying on bags, and looking for carrying bags. So until next time, max love. All right, so my son, get him on camera. He just saved my life. It's not that I didn't know what I was doing. It's just that this area, you can't shoot. So yeah, I feel stupid as shit, but in this area, you just can't aim. So I just wanted to conclude the video on that. See you guys next time.